eatradio.com.
Every time the beat drop.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Save and Continue.
Where am I? As usual. Yeah.
New set as usual. Like we said, we're going to be changing things up on a regular basis. And Nolan said it best. We'll just throw everything at a wall and see what sticks. That's why we did
So far, it's just that stuff.
the Save and Continue. That's the only thing that's stuck so far. That's
Who's in charge of the feng shui this time?
That was me. Oh. I thought this encapsulated the space a little better. It opened it up, per se. I'm a little lonely over here. It does feel like I'm a mile away, but it's a little more
Snicker.
as I hear him in the
I'm like, what the hell, like candy bars? What the hell are you talking
You can
about?
whisper as much as you want. I can hear everything. But we're back. It's another live show. This is episode 11, right? 11, I think, of Save and Continue.
Yes.
We're live at the In Radio TV Network studios in lovely Mastic, New York. And we're coming back with more news about the internet, video games, tech, all that stuff you love about. How are you, fellas? How was your week? Good? Excellent? Above average?
Terrible.
Terrible. Okay. That sucks. We're not going to get into it, though. We got a lot of stuff to talk about today. A lot of this stuff today it's a little headache-inducing, I'll be honest. I tried to grab as many good pieces of news as I could, but a lot of it's just head-rolling and face-palming and not a lot of good stuff today.
Head rolling?
Head what?
What is this, the French Revolution?
Historical joke.
God, that was terrible.
No, it's fine. That's fine. We're all about comedy.
What do you get to talk about that's going to be so agonizing?
We just got a lot of stuff that trends that have been developing lately that have not steered away from what everyone's been afraid of. It just keeps going downhill and downhill. For example, our first story, anyone that owns a Samsung TV, Bonnie does. I had this conversation with her recently. It got worse. So Samsung has announced that all smart TVs that have voice recognition software actually records your conversations and audio even when that thing is not on, when that program is not active.
Well, yeah, of course. They all do that.
Yeah, but
Like
I mean,
anything
now
with a
it's
microphone
just...
you can't trust.
Of course, yeah. But now they're adding on top of that, they had basically no apology for it. That's reality. That's what's happening. And then they said on top of that, people started to notice this, and it's become, they officially announced it, they are displaying ads over any form of video playback on the TV. So you can plug in a USB stick for a movie, ads going to pop up. You can plug in, you can be on Roku or Google Chrome or any of those other plug-in services, it's going to put an ad over it.
Now,
which is terrible.
is this the smart TVs you're talking about?
These are the smart TVs.
Okay,
yes.
As soon as I got a smart TV, because I got a...
You have a smart TV.
I have a smart
Oh, I
TV,
thought you said
but
you didn't
as
have
soon as I got one, I'm like, I'm not really going to use a lot of the features on it, even though you showed me a couple of things, which
Yeah, I mean,
was cool. But I knew from the get-go, having a mic and a camera, of course, is going to be,
that's why I'm
active
happy
when it
about
shouldn't
mine.
be.
I almost got a smart TV that had the camera, the whole spiel, like activate it with hand movements. Super glad I didn't end up doing that in the long run. But yeah, I mean, like I like mine because it has everything that you could possibly need for a television. It's a TV, you know.
Right,
I mean,
sharing
How much do you really
I go
need?
on mine. The only smart functionality I actually use on my TV is Hulu, Netflix, and any of those apps you can get, like TechCrunch or one of those things. That's it. And that's about as far as it goes. So people that buy these super complicated smart TVs, I mean, you're kind of sabotaging yourself there. You're
Yeah.
just adding more cameras. I mean,
That's
I've
not
seen
really
your
news to me.
laptop. You have a Band-Aid over yours.
I do. I have one of the square
One of those
Band-Aids.
little, no, it's a circle one, right? For the
Little square,
little pricks
circle,
on your
circle
hand.
and a square.
I laugh every time I see it, but you're right. It's smart.
He just likes being one of those people on chat roulette.
Well, the one because
Chat
I haven't
roulette.
heard that name in
I miss chat
forever. You miss it? You really
It was
do?
fun. You remember at my old
Yeah.
house, we had the...
Omegle.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Omegle?
But we
Is
had
it
chat
Omegle
roulette.
or Omegle?
I don't know.
It's Omegle.
Schmiegel.
It's a GIF.
Do you remember when we
Schmeagle
streamed
talk.
chat roulette through
I remember
my
multiple
computer
times.
onto the TV? into
Yeah.
my living
Oh yeah.
room?
Oh yeah. That was
ridiculous.
great.
We just had a bunch of people.
I remember the only thing.
Remember Uno?
What?
Uno?
I was gonna say the only thing filthier
camera,
than
black
chat
spade?
roulette. The only thing filthier than chat roulette is Uno on the Xbox Online after midnight.
There was
'Cause
this
everyone
guy.
has those webcams and they are just disgusting.
If you didn't
human
have Uno
beings.
during the times that 360 was,
Oh, golly.
the
That
current
was-
console, and you didn't have a webcam along with it, you really missed out on a great time.
Did they though?
I think
Did
it was
they
the first time you slept over at my house too. Like, Kyle, come on, sleep over.
Yeah,
my
we have a
house.
great. We're just gonna play
Let's
video
play
games all
Uno.
night.
First, and we played Uno, and
Yeah.
it was we were borderline. We must have been like 16, right?
16, 17.
And I
Prime of
never
high
forgetting
school.
it. Black Spade.
Black Spade. That son of a bee. He opened my world up to new experiences that night.
He was my first pedophile.
Showed you the butthole.
Yeah, I mean everyone remembers their first.
Yeah.
You know, but that guy. Yeah, that was. Kyle, you're gonna love Uno. Everyone uses their webcams. First thing, guys bulge right in my
But
face.
that's what it was. It was pretty much all just people exposing themselves.
Yeah, I mean, as soon as you saw a woman, you're like, oh,
Yeah.
because it's God, it's a woman
Yeah.
on Xbox.
But it was fun while it lasted. You met some pretty funny people too.
Depends on how to define fun,
I don't know.
I guess.
I get a kick
If you
out
love
of
crotches,
weirdos.
you'll love Uno.
Yeah.
Goody.
Oh, that's so great. 'Cause
Well, that's getting back to the recording thing. That's like the Xbox Connect for the new console.
yeah, which was
Like
cool.
they called all that back.
That was so ridiculous. I saw in Walmart you could buy a third-party shutter that you would put over your Kinect, and it would act. It was like $30, and it was a plastic piece that would just cover the
Yeah.
lens. And the fact that they had to make that was like mind-blowing to me.
Well,
Like,
they
here's
like,
an accessory to
changed.
block people from watching you while you play video games. Which, first off, if you're watching me on my computer and your video games, I'm sorry. I don't know why you'd want to watch any of those horrible things, but.
Why do they watch this?
Yeah. This is just as disgusting. But moving on, this is actually, I was very excited. You're going to punch a whole bunch of holes in it for me, Frankie, but I was excited about it for a little bit. TechCrunch did a recent story about this big startup. No, this isn't it. I told no one right. No, that's after the next commercial break. TechCrunch did a feature piece on a new startup which just got like its third round seeding as far as a startup company for a app for massage therapists called Soothe. And it's being called the Uber of massages.
I was just about to say that sounds like Uber.
Basically, what you do is customers, quote, can choose between male or female massage therapists and also from different variations of massage. They can choose Swedish, deep tissue, or even couples massage.
And after midnight, it becomes
Yes,
a happy ending
yes.
with your webcam.
After-
Oh, come on. Come on. Can we please get past this? Please.
I probably should have done
Being a
something.
massage therapist, there's not a cornier thing that somebody could say.
He's just saying that to throw us off trail. He's doing it all the time.
I probably should have done some
It's
backstory to
I'm
that.
touching people.
Frankie is a massage therapist. That's why I bring it up. Line one.
Well,
where's line
wait,
two?
explain to me how this exactly works. Somebody, because you said it's like Uber. Uber's the taxi service, right?
Yes. Yeah,
Okay,
that's like you rent the cars, and it's a private company that's an
So you're
alternative.
renting a
That's-
therapist?
Yeah, it's all third party.
A
It's
1 hour
not done
massage
through like big
costs
corps.
$99. A 90-minute massage costs $139, and a 2-hour massage costs $169. Apparently, there's some customization available for the massage therapists that take place in it. Like, that's not a static number. I think that's the average.
Yeah.
Or there's some kind of like approval system where veteran massage therapists are actually able to approve, kind of like how Uber works,
Yeah.
who is added
When you
onto
have
the
a higher
system. Like,
rating.
you have to
When you
be
described that,
accredited.
you're
You get a
talking
higher
about,
rating.
Yeah,
What?
well, Uber is you get the more veteran drivers get to choose who actually participates in Uber. Otherwise, you could have some sketchy dude in a disgusting car picking you up.
No,
the
I
same
was
thing
thinking,
goes with
like-
massage therapists.
I was thinking like you mentioned Uber, like it would be a car with like massage seats in it. People
Oh, like driving around.
Yeah,
massage.
like it's an Uber car with a massage chair.
it's a car that massages you as you do. That's what you thought of?
No,
It's
I
not
really
a
didn't
bad
think
idea.
that, but it sounded like that at first.
But
not a terrible
apparently,
idea.
the Soothe
We'll
massage
talk about it in
therapists.
10 years. It's probably going to
Yeah.
exist.
They bring their own equipment to customers' home and perform the massage on site, so users don't have to go anywhere once they book something. So obviously, you have to be more reputable to be considered for that.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you could have some strange people coming. I thought that was. Would you ever, as a massage therapist, use something like that? I feel like that's kind of where I imagined it would be heading, kind of on demand.
I guess I
Make a
dabble in all
profile.
sorts. See, the thing about
Yeah.
massage therapy as a profession, it's very versatile. You could really be used anywhere, and it's very hard not to get work as a massage therapist. You know,
Well, so-
whether you're a good one or a bad one,
Yeah.
you're usually needed somewhere.
That's why this
Everybody wants to
app
massage.
seems so cool to me, is because I feel like it goes hand in hand with what you just said. Like, imagine Google's like, oh, we had a stressful day, we'll hire someone off of Soothe to come in and just work the staff. Like,
Yeah.
it really does, it makes it, if anything, more accessible for you guys.
Yeah.
Plus, you can choose what kind, like, it doesn't just generalize it like
Then
massage
there's-
therapists. Like,
it's
there's
like a
categories.
therapist.
Whoa.
You know, comes in, and brings.
What a great idea.
I'm gonna kick this light for the
It's
rest
as
of
if
the
a
show.
therapist was just going to bring their table to your house, right?
Yeah,
It's like the same
I mean,
thing.
I thought it was a super. You know what is? I saw it and I couldn't believe it didn't already exist.
You
It
said this
seems
is an app, right?
This is an app that's coming out. Where it's got like its third round of seeding. So
Remind me
it's-
when it does.
It just got like $12 million in investment, so
Yeah.
it's gonna happen.
Cool.
But
One
I
way or
thought
the
that was
other, yeah.
awesome. But
Same like Uber, when you're too drunk to call a taxi and you're too drunk to call a masseuse.
oh yeah, you know, because yeah,
Those drunk massages.
I'm never sober when I get a massage. Like who would be? But
Still like the name Rocco's Rubdown.
your private
should-
massage practice.
I still
You
love
should
that
that.
stick
sounds
with
good,
that.
right? Rocco's Rubdown as his private massage therapy.
Rocco's
practice.
Rubbies.
I could see like no, that sounds way worse. No.
Oh, you
Rocco's
turned it
Rubdown at
grosser
least sounds,
somehow.
it's not.
No, it sounds like a
you'll
van or a shed.
Right, yeah, it's like
basement.
get the Rocco's Rubdown app, and
You know, you get the drugs after.
That's like, no, I can't afford any of the massage therapists off of Soothe. I'm going to download Rocco's Rubdown. Just the
it's like a
off-brand.
budget service.
Yeah, it's the off-brand massage therapy service. You know, it's reputable still.
My card does have a cat on it, so I don't know what it's to do with massage therapy.
Is that? Oh my God! But
Ceiling
it's the
cat.
Ceiling cat. If
Yeah.
only people knew.
All right, give me the next topic. Here.
Yes,
Get off the massage.
Hitman. They're releasing another Hitman movie.
Yep.
Did you
Next
see the
topic.
trailer? Did you see the trailer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
But did you
whatever.
see what everyone's talking about? Is the
Everybody's talking about
No.
this.
Hold on. Let me
Who's it
finish.
supposed
Let
to
me
be?
finish. What?
Who's that actor?
Oh, it's some unknown. Zachary Quinto is in the movie from Star Trek.
See, when I heard he was in the movie, I thought he was.
Agent 47 is the bad guy now in this movie. So the good guy is Zachary Quinto, and
Well, he's the antagonist.
yeah. Well, I mean, in the first Hitman movie, he was the disgruntled,
protagonist.
reluctant good guy.
He was the one that you were
yeah.
rooting for.
He didn't
Yeah.
want to be, but now
Right.
it's just straight villain status.
Yeah, but I don't know.
They released an accompanying advertisements of there's like a digital release on YouTube where they collaborated with a bunch of popular YouTubers, and they had a series of videos to try and advertise it where. And the internet just did not respond to it like they thought they would. It was just basically a couple of snuff films where the actor would walk up behind YouTube celebrities who were like recording a selfie video and just murder them. Like there was no joke, there's no pun. They weren't like screaming kind of funny. It was just really uncomfortable to watch. And people are saying it's like a snuff film.
Speaking of murder, did you see the '90s commercial video?
Yeah,
No, what?
it's awesome.
The 90s commercial
dude,
video?
I really wish you could see this right now.
The 90s, they like remade like a 90s commercial, like the Capri Sun like melt into metal.
Yeah, you remember
the
the
nine yards.
God, yeah.
No,
Son, when
it's
they-
so funny.
Yeah, but there's a twist, halfway through the video, and you
I
don't
love
really
that. The
expect
Capri
it.
Sun commercial is my
But
child.
it's
Pro
done
sports athlete.
so well, and it gets more and more and more twisted.
Yeah.
As it
At
goes
first, when it first started, I was like, I think I've seen this commercial before, and then I was like, definitely.
But they got down everything, the mannerisms of just people
Yeah.
in the '90s, the color, the
Oh,
filter,
yeah, yeah.
everything like that.
Yeah.
the
feel like the- I
frickin'
feel like the
star
outfits are the
athlete,
easiest.
Yeah, pro sports player
whatever his name is.
Rick
The way he
Williams.
says
and
it
it's
at the
just like-
beginning, like just corny as hell.
Hey kids, I was on a Wheatie box for 2 months and then everyone forgot about me.
His reaction
That's
when he
what every
first sees
football
it.
player sounds like. Yeah.
It's so funny.
You just threw me back to one of the place that whole Capri Sun crap. Like, oh my God,
Dude.
remember that when he
Stay
turned
there.
into like the Silver Surfer?
Yeah, they use the Silver Surfer thing though, and it's like immediate nostalgia.
That is, oh God,
Yeah.
that's awful. That's
Yeah.
awful on a whole
funny.
level. What else we got? How much time we got left before the next break? A little bit. Yeah, we got some time. A little bit. All right, cool.
All the time.
I was gonna say this one, but I'm too excited to talk about it. I told no one already. We talked about it like as a joke, I think, an episode or two ago. But they're bringing back BattleBots on ABC.
Wait, isn't that the whole reason why we brought it up?
No, we brought it up because we were just talking about how great
you
BattleBots
serious?
was. We were
Yeah.
just like, how great was that show? And
Wait,
then-
so one of you, because I think it was you that brought up BattleBots, right?
I forgot what we were talking
I
about.
thought you knew it was coming back.
no, they
No,
didn't. No,
no.
they didn't announce that until just recently.
What the hell were the chances of that happening?
They just announced this like within
Frankie,
the last week.
More people watch this show than we think. This is a powerful program.
Man,
They made a petition right after
but
that.
it's
Yeah, BattleBots should be on air still.
You know what?
They
Oh,
made a
Bonnie
good
said
point.
it.
These three white guys are onto something.
Yeah, I think Bonnie mentioned BattleBots.
Why do we have to be white? Anyway, it's going to be returning late this summer on ABC. I can't help it. Maybe it was because of like Real Steel or something that made it like a little more popular. Maybe they bring it back. But it was such
Hugh
a how,
Jackman movie?
How
the one
ironic
that
is
everyone
that?
forgot about? Like
Yeah,
2
but it was
years
still
ago?
popular. Do you know how much money that movie made? Just because a movie doesn't do well does not mean it didn't make money.
Because it did
you know?
maybe in a certain country.
The Guilt Trip with Barbara Streisand and Seth
Brave.
Rogen, that movie made money. Like, that movie made money. That's an awful movie.
So did Brave.
Okay, don't do that. It hurt. No, we just had a 45-minute conversation about this between the merits of Tangled and Brave. So it was an incredibly
Still
demasculating
haven't seen Brave. Is
conversation.
Brave even worth seeing?
No.
No.
No, unless you're going to fawn over the hair like no one's been doing.
From a technical aspect, absolutely.
No, there's no
but
way.
as a movie, it's not that
It's Pixar
great.
too, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's probably Pixar's worst movie.
The whole thing, the only thing I remember from the movie was the girl's hair. That's all they would talk about. It's like, wow, did you know it took 400 days to render her hair? And it's like, oh, that's
But
interesting.
Pixar's worst is probably in other studios.
Didn't
best.
Brave spend an extremely...
Yeah.
Didn't, not Brave, Frozen spend like an absurd amount of time rendering snow or something?
Probably.
I heard like they had like
It
the
was
most
insane.
advanced like snow effects in recent history. Like, it's
Probably.
crazy.
Well, the thing that makes Pixar Pixar is they have their own render.
Yeah, well, of course they would. I mean,
Yeah,
God,
but-
could you imagine the computers there?
Yeah. Well, they have their own rendering program. It's like a plugin off Maya.
Is that accessible for everybody?
I think you can download it, but your computer will
Die?
implode on itself
Yeah.
if you try and actually use
The
it.
graphics card will like
Like
just
literally
step
just
out.
do a black hole will appear in the middle of the screen.
And then you'll get sucked into the black hole, and
My
then you're in
hard
the next
drive
Pixar
will
movie.
just
Yeah.
step outside my computer and just take a swig of beer and be like, get the hell out of here, man. I'm not doing that. You're out of your freaking mind. All right, we're going to go to a quick commercial break first of the episode, but when we come back, we got lots to talk about, including swatting and Gamergate and Law & Order and a whole bunch of interesting stuff. When we come back...
Hey, this is Chris Jake, and if InRavio.com spots you at an event wearing this bracelet, they will give you $100.
The world of advertising has changed. Radio, TV, and newspaper revenues have declined drastically. Why? Because businesses have realized that advertising return on investment isn't what it used to be. So what can we do about it? Well, that's easy. Advertise online. Own a local restaurant, real estate agency, or even a national retail chain? Whatever your business, InRavio can get your message out there. And we can do it at a fraction of the cost. Call today and see the difference for yourself. This isn't TV. This isn't radio. This is InRavio.com. For over 60 years, Hanson Carpet has put the customer first, providing only the finest quality products and service. And Hanson Carpet is so much more than just carpet. We also carry a wide selection of window blinds and shades, and our licensed and insured technicians can service any of your flooring or window covering needs. Browse our huge selection of laminate, carpet, linoleum, vinyl, and tile. Stop by our showroom today or visit HansonCarpet.com. No matter what your project, Hanson Carpet has got you covered.
Oh, welcome back, everyone. Hello, 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 hello. We're live.
Hello.
In radio studios. Hello, one more time. Mastic, New York. This is a Frankie episode. I got something else for you that's very interesting. Recently released online was a extremely interesting rendition of a GameStop employee training video. You are watching Save and Continue.
That was nice.
It was. Good timing on that. We're going to get that a lot better. Anyway, it was an Australian one. It had to have been from like the 1990s, early 2000s, just based on the video quality. And I got a brief clip of it just because it was something noteworthy. So here's a quick little clip of a GameStop employee training video on how to deal with women, specifically.
Oh, God.
Awesome. So you know.
The deer in headlights effect is a common occurrence that often takes place when a person is overwhelmed by the options available at a GameStop store. Let's watch.
Hi, welcome to Gamestop. My name's Alex. How you doing?
As you can see, our unfortunate associate has inadvertently triggered the flight response by his abrupt entrance into gamer jargon.
Wow.
It's as bad as you thought.
Is this new?
That's no. Clearly, it's not.
I don't
new,
remember. I
Frankie.
used to work at GameStop.
I think someone
I
shot
do
that
not
with
remember.
a camcorder from the early 1990s.
All right.
I
Well,
like how it started off like, now we've seen a wild GameStop in its natural habitat, like through
I
the
thought it was a joke, dude, because it's an Australian video, and the whole—that's a long video, by the way. The whole video is just based on like Steve Irwin. We're here at the local GameStop.
That's the only type of entertainment they know.
Yeah.
That
So
Crocodile
Frankie,
Dundee.
I can't get over
did you?
that.
How does this compare to your?
Well,
training
I
at
will say
GameStop?
this.
Did you watch a video for your employee training?
I did.
You did.
I don't remember it, but
Clearly, it wasn't this one.
no.
Yeesh.
I know, right?
Well, here's the thing. They have
When the
something right.
walk came out, I thought it was a joke. I'm like, oh, someone made this video.
I really did enjoy my time at GameStop working at retail. I did. And
No, it seems like a
they
good place.
have like I'm not gonna lie, I was damn good at being the floor man, selling games, stuff like that, talking to people, making people feel comfortable, getting them to buy like twice as many things as they were originally going to.
Mm-hmm.
And they have that right. Like as soon as somebody walks through the door, you give them their frickin' space.
Yeah.
Because it is like the worst thing. Like, hey, what can I do for you? And then the woman is trying to like dodge him,
Dude, you were trained well because the next 30 seconds is like, here's how you should have done it. He should have given the customer space.
You honestly don't do anything, and you just say, hey, just like they're a human. And then if you see that they're kind of struggling, then yeah, you could ask like, hey,
Yeah, so you're looking at a Wii U selection.
yeah, you just words,
just-
and it's just.
I just like the hard cuts. Like,
Yeah.
this is something
yeah.
that HR probably could have seen. It's like,
My
how to
favorite-
deal with women, and then deer in headlights.
Well, it wasn't really women. It was just like
It was a small clip from their main segment on how to deal with women, and one of them was
Okay.
like, you may deal with customers who have no idea what video games are. And
I
like,
honestly I wish I did a video for them like how to deal with soccer moms, because the soccer moms that
They're the
came into
worst.
this, no, they loved
if I
me.
buy this
They
M-rated
loved
Call of
me.
Duty, will there be blood in it? And it's like,
Yo,
no, not at all.
No,
The
'cause your son
customers used
sucks
to-
at the game.
It's like I liked if you notice in the video he was trying to stay still. I guess it was like a freeze frame.
That was
kind
the
of
joke,
thing.
I imagine.
Did you see he was
that was
actually
movie
still
magic.
moving too?
Yeah, well, it's,
He was moving like he wasn't moving pretty well. I thought they really like
clearly he
froze
was
him.
not a trained actor, Frankie. So I don't.
Still.
Or a
you
trained
don't need to
GameStop
be an actor
employee.
to be a plank of wood. I mean, we could see just from half the.
He was a
movies that
large
come
man,
out.
though.
I don't
A lot
know.
of-
That was one of the most emotive faces I've ever seen in my
Yeah,
life.
I tried to get a snapshot of it. I was going to play it periodically for the show.
I
Just
wish
like,
I could-
Anytime we mess something up on the show, like a live mistake, just be like, oh, well.
That guy's face.
That guy's face.
Yeah, we honestly, I mean, I'm not gonna say which one I used to work at, but we used to.
Shit, go ahead and do that.
No, it was great.
We know where he lives. So you might
It
as well.
was-
Yeah, no, I can make that out.
I don't remember.
If you go back and watch our last episode, it gets to the part where you see me open Google Earth, and then it just cuts immediately me going, oh, God, and you two are laughing hysterically, and I'm like, why would I show my damn address? Like, that was just dumb. Really, really funny. What were you saying? I cut you off.
I don't know. GameStop. worked
GameStop,
there.
great video.
I had fun.
I
had
mean,
my time.
apparently it worked, because you knew all the rules to
Oh
it.
no, I didn't learn crap from the video. They're just like, listen, you probably don't want to watch this video, but you're gonna have to watch the video. It's policy.
Hey, sit down, watch this. It wasn't, I don't think it'd be as bad. PetSmart had a pretty bad video.
They had one too.
Well, yeah, everybody has a video, I think. One of those, at least a big conglomerate. PetSmart had a terrible instructional video, but what do you expect?
Were there
anyway,
dogs in it?
What?
Were there dogs in the video?
No, and there were no animals in the PetSmart training video.
I think that's where they went
In the
wrong. man.
PetSmart grooming video, no one touched an animal once.
I think that's probably where they went wrong.
That's probably why it sucked. They should really demonstrate.
Not very informative.
What are you guys playing recently?
Currently playing now.
What are you currently
I'm glad
playing?
you asked that because I was a little. I didn't want to admit it at first. You know what the game Hearthstone is? It's like a card-based game that World of Warcraft. Hearthstone.
Yes, I do know what it is.
It's
I am so obsessed.
Strategy,
they have it for
isn't
the
it?
PC and iPad. It's a strategic card game.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
I thought
it's
so.
not too far off from like Yu-Gi-Oh! And all that
Yu-Gi-Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
Right.
And that's why I'm embarrassed to say it, but I am so freaking addicted to this game, dude. It is so
How are you
cool.
playing it? Do you have the actual
iPad.
cards?
The actual cards. No. I play online with that's how everybody plays. But that's gotten huge now. Everyone plays it on Twitch and stuff, and they live stream it. It's gotten very. It uses all the characters from the World of Warcraft lore, which I could care less about. But the card game itself is
I definitely know what it is then.
It's just a really unique card game. Like I don't think I like it because it's like how many times has the card game been done? Like how many renditions can you possibly do? They changed it.
Yeah.
Blizzard man, can only pump out good stuff recently. Like really.
You got all that money.
Like the Pixar of video games.
There was just a charity sale or a charity deal on the Star Wars games.
Oh, one of the Humble Bundles?
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, the Steam. Those are great.
I got it.
Those are pick your own. Oh, you did really?
I did.
For what?
Knights of the
PC?
Republic 1.
For your PC?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't think
So I
you
got
don't
nice-
ever play video games on your PC. It's I'm like confused.
Well, I mean, look, if they're going to be offering Knights of the Republic, which is one of the best Star Wars.
Oh yeah, they got that. There's no excuse
It's
for you
Star
not to play
Wars
that
today.
game, honestly, because it's on your phone. You can download it on your phone.
I
your
can't imagine
tablet.
playing that on my phone. That's crazy.
I had it on my iPad for a little while.
But you
Not
know,
bad.
it's I'm excited to play it again. And honestly, it's one of those games that you just can't. At least me, I can't just jump into it without knowing exactly like, the best builds for the character has to be.
You should
Like,
see how
where
long
you're gonna-
character creation takes for me with any
Oh, it takes forever.
RPG. I'm there
I
for
used the
3
guide.
hours, like,
Yeah.
oh god, I want to be a rogue, I want to be a hunter, and I could use a goatee, but the clean shaven look looks pretty good. Like the most like non-essential functions become.
'cause it's one of
if I'm
those
gonna
things you
invest
don't
that
go
time,
back.
no, yeah, if I'm investing time
Right.
into like Skyrim or Fallout, like that
yeah.
character is gonna be exactly how I freaking
Yeah,
want it to
and
be.
the thing with KOTOR is that it's definitely like you can't change.
It's an acronym.
What you've actually you can't change.
Sorry.
You can't change what you actually play. So But
Yeah.
have you guys ever played it?
Yeah, of course.
You played Knights?
Knights of the Republic. I love Knights of the
never on the
Republic.
computer, but I'm
Oh,
pretty.
dude.
It's on the Xbox. I
on-
played
it
it
came out
originally on
on
the
I think
Xbox.
I played that on like PlayStation.
No.
Didn't come
Is
out
it
for
that
PlayStation.
old?
It was
No?
on Xbox and
It's
PS2.
an RPG.
Oh no, then I haven't
It's
played
really.
it.
Did you play the second one?
I did.
I wasn't a big because the first level they were like if you ever played it like one of the big gimmicks is one of the characters you're with shares the same damage as you do for like half the game and it kind of ruined that. For
I
me.
don't remember that. I don't.
We won't get too
remember that at
specific
all,
into that. But what else did you get with the Humble Bundle? What other Star Wars games?
I got Dark Forces, which I never played.
Oh, that's good. That's really
I
good.
haven't played it.
What else?
It's a first-person shooter, right?
If I remember correctly, yeah.
Okay, I haven't played that, so I'm kind of excited to play
God.
that. And the other one is Jedi Academy.
Jedi Academy is my favorite Star Wars game, dude. Seriously.
It's the best with two people.
So underappreciated.
Yeah.
That game is the multiplayer is great because they have capture the flag with all the AI and the story itself.
Is that online
amazing.
multiplayer? Can we play co-op online if you got that?
Oh no, I don't think so. Do they even support the servers to play that anymore?
I don't know. Well, I'm just saying.
Maybe on
just-
PC.
I'm
I
saying
guarantee
basic
there's
co-op.
a PC community.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Oh, co-op we could play for
Yeah,
sure.
no, that's what I'm saying. Let's do it.
Oh, online though, I don't know.
Oh, well, yeah.
No, it was like split screen. But no, Jedi Academy is like one of my all-time favorites. Just because you don't get a lightsaber until like 3/4 of the way in the game.
And that's the top-down.
That's how
one,
it should
right?
be, though.
No, that's third person. Well, it's first person when you have a gun, and then when you get a lightsaber, it's third person. You play as Kyle Katarn, the bounty hunter.
Are you sure?
No, oh my God, I'm
Yeah, we're
sorry.
talking
That's
about two
Jedi
different games,
Outcast.
dude.
You fight with Kyle Katarn as a new Jedi recruit. Yeah, and it's lightsaber the whole time.
Yeah.
But it's great because you get to choose your own missions and stuff, and then
Yeah.
you get to build a new lightsaber. Oh, it's one of the best stories. Plus, you might as well because the next Star Wars movie is gonna more or less be in that general time frame. Because the next Star Wars movie opens up with apparently Jedi Academy with Luke and such. You were
Yeah,
gonna say
that's
something.
when you
were
lose
gonna
me. I
say
don't know much
something.
about that.
Yeah, well, that's what we need James for.
Oh well, James would be mad at me if first-person shooter Star Wars came up and I didn't say something about Battlefront. Battlefront.
I already told James we're gonna have a whole show
Yeah.
when like we were supposed to do with Halo. We're gonna do a whole show just for Battlefront because that could literally be just me and James. I don't care because I've got millions of things to talk about that game.
I'm excited for that.
Yes,
That's
I
gonna
know
be a sick game.
Dice
Dice is making it, which is the creators of Battlefield, which people are scared of. It's going to be
company, right?
first person, so people are already upset about that. But I don't know what you're expecting. It's the guys that made Battlefield.
It should be first person.
No, all Battlefront games have been third person. Unless you bought the PC version or the PS2 version where you had the mode to switch to first person, but nobody ever used that.
It might get weird when you're playing with a lightsaber character, though. Or like
They could
trying
switch
to
that to
use
third
the
person then.
Well, using the Force would probably.
I
still
could
be
see
easy.
that, switching it to third person. They've done first person lightsaber games that haven't totally sucked before. You got to go to Dave & Buster's to play them, but
What have you been playing?
we've been playing no. Minecraft? Well,
yeah.
that was shocking.
The snow put me back into Minecraft.
Oh, God. Why does the snow put you back into Minecraft?
Because you're not going to leave your house.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can play other games.
But what other
Dude,
game?
play
is there
Hearthstone with
with
me.
Minecraft?
Play Hearthstone.
Let's be real for a second.
I try to play games all the time, and I pick free games that everyone has access to, and no one wants to play them with me. League of Legends, Dota 2,
It's because you smell, Kyle.
Play.
You smell really bad.
That's why they're online. You don't have to sit next to me. You can do it from your own
comes
house.
through my speakers.
Television.
I'm not new for a strategy game, though.
Well, League of Legends is not a strategy game. That's a sport. That game is a sport. Like, I guarantee,
It's a
Frankie,
strategy
if you
game.
put, like, a day of commitment into that game, you'd be hooked. Guaranteed.
Listen,
and I would
I
love it,
like
'cause it's
strategy
so
games, though,
competitive.
I do.
Dude. It's not strategy. It's a
course it
tactical.
is.
It's tactical, squad-based.
Strategy.
Squad.
No, because you don't control any of the minions. The guys running. You only control one character. The whole game.
Oh.
You don't control. Those are all AI that run for you, and you strategically decide when you're going to help them to help push the map forward, and when you're going to
Yeah,
let
I'm
them
pretty
just die.
ignorant to the game, not
Yeah,
gonna lie.
it's there's a learning curve like you couldn't even imagine. But we're gonna go to another commercial break. But when we come back, we got lots more to talk about. Live here at the In Radio Studios. Save and continue. More when we come back.
Zing.
Dear
Where's the hell?
There we go.
Transmission of lice occurs from being in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Like catching a cold or the flu.
You have guaranteed peace of mind in every bottle of Got Lice because all of our products are completely natural,
And organic.
but strong enough to cover all your lice removal needs while being safe and effective. Our professional technicians are specially trained with our exclusive proven technique to successfully comb out head lice. We come right to your home at your convenience.
Whenever you want us.
We bring everything needed to perform a successful and complete comb out while eliminating your head lice, and we leave you with our exclusive complimentary products to use for the next 10 days following our treatment.
For free.
Our technicians also check all family members who have been exposed to lice. Please visit us on our website today at gotlice.co or feel free to call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at 646-257-0121.
What's up, guys? We're Scared No Fair, and we're here with Enravio. If they catch you at a show with one of these bracelets, you will win $100.
That's a lot of money.
So get a bracelet.
Do whatever it takes to get that. Hit them up online.
Enravio.com wants you. Enravio provides the best in TV, film, post-production, and so much more. And we're growing. Right now, we're looking for a team of pros that can join us. So what are you waiting for? We need show hosts, production crew, marketing gurus, sales experts, audio engineers, lighting, visual effects, and camera crews. We want you. Go to Enravio.com/join the team. For over 60 years, Hanson Carpet has put the customer first, providing only the finest quality products and service. And Hanson Carpet is so much more than just carpet. We also carry a wide selection of window blinds and shades, and our licensed and insured technicians can service any of your flooring or window covering needs. Browse our huge selection of laminate, carpet, linoleum, vinyl, and tile. Stop by our showroom today or visit HansonCarpet.com. No matter what your project, Hanson Carpet has got you covered.
They only heard all the propeller audio for the last.
I have to play with
but
this
quick,
every
clever.
episode. I have to.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another fine portion of Save and Continue. Got lots more to talk about. Video game and tech and internet and stuff. I wanted to bring this up before because you're going to bring up some more stuff later. You actually know what I actually to bring it up. Frankie, can you please explain to us what Gamergate was? Were you familiar with Gamergate or the controversy that was Gamergate?
Can I just like sum it up in 2 letters?
Yeah.
Sure.
BS.
Okay. Now I will proceed by
Harsh.
actually explaining it. Don't picks up all the audio. Gamergate was this big controversy. If you could put it down into the simplest terms, it was basically misogyny within the video game industry. A lot of hatred toward women developers, and there was a lot of death threats and tweets, and then there was some doxing going on, which is when people on the internet somehow gather all the information they possibly can about someone and release it to public, like cell phone information and addresses and social security numbers, which is terrifying. That's like one of my biggest fears is someone doxing me. And it kind of absorbed the game industry for a while. And yeah, Frankie put it best. It's kind of BS. The whole, like what you said earlier today, I wouldn't even bring it up or give it the time of day if it wasn't something funny about
it was good intentions that went completely over the top.
God, that's the gaming industry in a
and
nutshell.
that's really just, sadly, you know, it's a
also
lot of
feminism.
fanatics.
It's a lot of neckbeards getting angry unnecessarily. Like Frankie said, we wouldn't even give the time of day.
Bertha Lovejoy's? Is that? Did I get that right?
Nobody knows what that is, Serena Gibson. It's like a Harry Potter character.
That's all that matters.
Yes, it was this big controversy that happened. It unfortunately kind of absorbed the game industry for a long time. This is the only thing people could talk about. It's died down since. It's happened a while ago, but Law & Order, in all their brilliance, decided to take it upon themselves to cover the Gamergate story, and in one of their episodes. And I didn't mention it. I gotta step on eggshells right now.
You have a clip?
I didn't bring it up because I auditioned for that episode of Law & Order, and I got a call back for one of the characters. It was like between me and one other kid, and I feel like I almost like kind of dodged a bullet just because people are not happy about the episode. Like it really paints a terrible picture.
Oh, dude, it would be so funny.
Oh no, my character was awful.
Here's
the
your
best
number
part.
3.
He was a character obsessed with video games that dealt with live streaming.
Okay.
How I was not casted for that is beyond me as someone that works at a live stream production house. But I'm not going to be angry about it. Anyway, I can't say it because I really don't want to talk negatively about it for obvious reasons. But Nolan, you have a cue card there, and it has a couple quotes from the show. Now this is a list provided by, I think it was Kotaku that compiled this. These are all actual quotes that were said in this Gamergate Law & Order episode, and if it helps you, they were all said by Ice-T. So Nolan, if you could somehow do an Ice-T impersonation while you read this, I think it would super be awesome. Yeah.
I know I'm more of a Dr. Dre.
Yeah. Well, with the
But just use
grain
your
of salt.
imagination.
Grain of salt. So let's hear a couple of the quotes that Ice-T actually said in this episode. I'm going to cover my head.
Let me get Ice-T'd.
Let me get Ice-T teed up.
Level completed? This is like a game to them. They're playing the game. We gotta play too. Wrong move, player.
You memorize. You memorize.
And then,
you get my best one yet.
Oh yeah, the best,
Best one.
best one. Ready?
Yeah.
Were you camping back there?
And then he follows it. He's like, a cheap but effective move. Because
yeah.
in Law &
Wait,
Order,
wait, wait.
he's a gamer. Ice-T character.
Dave Caruso was in Law & Order, right? The
Was
dude?
he? No, that's CSI.
CSI? Oh, man.
NCIS or one of the
great
other.
as a CSI
freaking.
episode.
No, dude.
He just puts on the glasses and
It was amazing. And I remember reading some of the lines too, so I knew how bad it was going to be.
Looks like they've just one-upped.
Yeah. Oh God, Caruso would have been great with that.
That's what I'm saying.
That'd been awesome. But yeah, some very interesting lines out of that episode. I'm a little upset now that I wasn't in it because I get to be a part of that history forever. So that's a little disappointing.
Chill with Ice-T.
You should really watch the
Ice
episode
Cube.
though. Ice Cube. It's a really.
You got to
it's a
hug
good
David
episode.
Letterman at least.
I got to hug David Letterman. That was interesting.
How'd he smell?
How'd he smell? He smelled great for someone that stands in front of like thousands of lights and in front of people all night and wears like a 9-layer suit. I don't think he felt me hugging him. His suit was so thick. But he smelled fantastic like the whole time. Really nice gentleman, great guy.
I feel like rich people just gotta smell so good.
Yeah, only the best cologne, man. He was great. I call him Dave now.
It's all that paper
on a
in
first
your
name
pockets.
basis. Yeah, money always smells good. But what are you excited about, Frankie? What games coming up are you looking for?
Excited about? Okay, games.
Games, yes.
Minecraft 2.0.
Shut up, no. That's a joke you missed. I brought up Minecraft 2.0 to know.
Games. Well, I really want to play Dying Light. I'm happy to see that Dying Light
you bring that
is
up a
getting.
bunch.
Dying Light is getting the reception I was hoping it would get, and also apparently the game's quality. Like it's actually.
It's got free running, so I'm not going to hate on it.
It's actually but it's actually somewhat polished. It looks beautiful. The graphics and the lighting look great. You know, so I'm happy that Dying Light's doing really well. So I want to play that.
Well, weren't we also talking? I guess it was a couple episodes away now. How like a lot of these companies are not rushing to put out games anymore.
What game industry have you been watching?
No, weren't we talking a couple episodes ago? How we were saying,
how they're doing it too quickly.
Yeah,
they are doing it too quickly.
And then, well, there was like
they're rushing.
There was like a petition, or there was just like a cease, like.
No, there was something like about
stop rushing.
I forget what
legally.
it was.
Hold on.
Yeah,
there was a thing that was saying don't pre-order games until
there's a
until
boycott.
the industry.
Yeah, the boycott.
There was a very large boycotting.
I'm not worried about this because it's either going to go one or two directions. Okay, it's going to go in the direction of the video game industry just goes super, super downhill to the point people stop playing games.
It's happened already.
That's not going to happen because people are still going to be playing video games.
Already?
No, people are still playing games, so it's not going to die, or it's going to go the other direction where they're actually going to clean up their act. They're going to see that what they're doing isn't really too profitable in the end because they're really just losing all that customer satisfaction, and they're just screwing themselves just for a quick extra buck in the moment. You know what I mean?
I think it's going to be a little column A, a little column B.
Yeah.
There's going to be some companies that rise to the occasion, and then there's going to be
Well, something's got to give, and to a point, no matter how big a business is, they are going to have to eventually cater to the needs of the masses, of their consumer.
There's enough people getting pissed off and vocal about it at this point that they take notice.
It's gonna work itself out. That's all I don't care about.
I hope so. Wishful
all
thinking.
I care about right now is that we have the good games that are coming out now, and there seems to be a few good ones. We have
That's
Smash.
the problem. The games look good, and then they come out.
Right, but there's still
Boom.
games that are coming out that are actually good. Like we have Smash Brothers, we have Dying
well,
Light.
Nintendo can't.
Yeah, Nintendo.
That's not true. Nintendo.
No, I'm saying that they don't have the leeway to do that right now. Like, I think I
Especially for
talked to no one
Smash.
about
Oh my
it.
God.
That's my point.
No,
is
I'm
that
saying-
leeway.
Smash
I'm saying
failed,
the
nobody would have bought the
industry
Wii
is
U.
so fragile that everone's like, yeah, but Nintendo never screws up.
But
So
that's
now
what
they
I'm saying.
really can't screw up.
The industry
They're like the
is
standard.
losing the leeway on the consumers and the gamers. So what that's going to do is it's going to eventually
Implode.
it's not going to work anymore, and that's where we're at right now. It's not working anymore. We have unfinished games. We have people that are very, very much unsatisfied with the game quality.
I feel like Star Citizen is going to be. Do you know about that game at all?
No.
It's being like kickstarted right now, and it's like got over like $40 million worth of private investing.
I don't know about it, but it's going to work out because that's just how economics and business works. It's eventually they're going to have to.
Unless it collapses.
What?
Unless it collapses.
Yeah, but something else.
It could either work out or it could not work
But
out.
something always comes out of the ashes. You honestly think
Yes,
that
out of the ashes, but that's still after a collapse, though. You know, I just hope it doesn't take the fall of the game industry to realize the problems and then it restarts.
It's never going to fall.
It's too big to fail.
It's not going to fail. No, it's either some
I
player.
like the optimism.
It's just
I do.
well, no, it's not going to fail. It's too big, like what you just said. It's the players might fizzle out,
Well,
before
what's the
the
difference,
entire
then?
industry does.
Like
What?
that's
no.
not it, though, you know
I'm
what
sorry, I
saying?
didn't mean it like that. The players of the business game.
Okay,
That's
you're
what
using
I didn't mean
an
us as
analogy.
players.
They're literal. The
Yeah,
players,
I know.
you know,
The
the
players
man.
of the game within the game.
It's
like
an inception.
But it's whatever. I mean, look what happened with Sega and their Dreamcast and stuff like that.
I just read a point
It's a
where I don't even
nightmare.
want to buy a console because I'm just like, it doesn't feel next gen to me. It doesn't. I feel like I'm not getting anything out of it. It's not backwards compatible. I got to buy all this crap
Yeah,
to go
it's
with
so
it.
annoying.
Everything
Yeah.
has to be online, even if I'm not playing it online. DLC, I'm paying $60 for 40% of a game.
We're
and then I'm
moving
getting the
away
rest if
from
I
that
pay for it.
direction.
And then season passes now, where you spend like
We've had
$100
season passes for
Yeah,
years.
and I hated it ever since.
Yeah, but they're not as
Awful.
bad as they were 2 years ago.
No, but I mean, there's not
So
good.
that's improvement. Anywhere there's improvement, That's all that
It
matters.
was improvement, but it's like not saying a lot.
There's a great quote. Well, hold on. It says a lot because there's a great quote, and I forget the quote verbatim, but a little improvement
wait the logo
is better than the opposite. So take it for what it is. The industry is going through some growing pains right now. You can use as an analogy for just our country in general, the government versus the people, the corporations of that make the games versus the gamers, what they want, what they really want, what they think they want.
So I feel like indie games are such a weird existence within all of this. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
and
it's
geez,
just so
indie
bizarre.
games
to
They
see
might be
them
the ones
exist.
that benefit the
That's-
most.
That's what I'm saying, and they have.
I should specify. I see indie gaming and AAA title gaming as two totally different entities. Even if they aren't, I do see them as two totally different
Indie
factions.
games are starting to get some pull now,
When I
though.
say the fall of video games, I can say that to me pertains to AAA. I'm not even referring to indie games. Like that's a whole nother. That, like you just said, could be the future. Who knows? I mean, that's what I'm saying about Star Citizen. That's an indie game. It's got like a AAA title budget and hasn't been released yet. That's what I'm saying. That kind of game is going to be like a symbolism for falling off of the cliff that we were talking about as far as the gaming industry. Because if that game sucks, that's years of crowdfunding and just promises and all this kind of content that they're not going to follow the same prerogative as these AAA titles, like EA and stuff.
The cream's going to rise to the top.
I hope that's what I'm saying.
Wherever it happens, it happens.
If that's on the indie games, you're absolutely right.
Yeah.
I mean,
I just so hope that it happens with the things that I already like. Like the new Zelda.
Yeah.
That is going to be open world. I hope that doesn't, flop. I'm sure it won't.
Well, that's what I'm saying. We're excited for all these games. I hope they deliver.
Oh my God, we got to
to
talk about this when we get back. But the new Xenoblade X, this seems right up your alley. No, I'm serious. No, because I thought I was excited about Xenoblade, a game I never even played, and I still want to. And I watched.
Why does Xenoblade sound familiar? Not because you told me about it, but I think I just heard about it recently.
It's a Japanese RPG that was on the original Wii, and it did super well because it just did stuff that traditional Japanese RPGs just weren't doing anymore.
Right,
And a quality
that's
story,
why I never really
quality.
liked JRPGs because it was like the same thing over and over.
Right. Yeah. I mean, look.
If I was gonna play JRPG,
Japanese
it's like
RPGs.
play Final Fantasy or don't play anything.
Yeah.
at all,
No. This seems
at
a
least
lot,
back then.
Yeah, but no, Xenoblade is what's up. It's actually like it was $150. Yeah, that's how much, but it was worth it.
I just saw
because of how huge it was.
I just saw an N64 copy of Conker's Bad Fur Day that was like going online for like $200 or something.
It's $100.
What?
$100.
It's going for $100?
Yeah, it sells for $100.
Yeah.
Why do you both know about this, but I don't?
It was 200 unopened. It was off Reddit.
Oh, wait, so, no, I'm sorry, you were on Reddit this week.
Yeah, I just said I was on gaming.
Because a whole 20 minutes before this show, he's like, Kyle, man, I've just been super busy. I haven't been on the internet in 6 days, man. Yeah, I really Reddit
Save and
or
continue.
Facebook.
We get more topics from
Not
Reddit.
only was I live, because he
Reddit
responded
TV.
to all my stuff on
we
Facebook,
not?
so I'm like, clearly you are on the internet.
Dude, I just said I was looking at our gaming before the
No,
show.
there's no way
What are
for
you
6
talking about?
days
Oh my God.
you were not looking at the internet. For
No,
6
but-
days, you did not peruse anything on the internet.
No, there's too much Minecraft to be done.
Good God, that's a lie. We're going to take a quick break while I nurse this headache. But when we come back, we got the final portion of the show and a few more things to talk about when we come right back. Don't break that, please.
Dude, every time it goes up in the air.
Hey, this is Chris Jake, and if InRavio.com spots you at an event wearing this bracelet, they will give you $100.
For over 60 years, Hanson Carpet has put the customer first, providing only the finest quality products and service. And Hanson Carpet is so much more than just carpet. We also carry a wide selection of window blinds and shades, and our licensed and insured technicians can service any of your flooring or window covering needs. Browse our huge selection of laminate, carpet, linoleum, vinyl, and tile. Stop by our showroom today or visit hansoncarpet.com. No matter what your project, Hanson Carpet has got you covered. world of advertising has changed. Radio, TV, and newspaper revenues have declined drastically. Why? Because businesses have realized that advertising return on investment isn't what it used to be. So what can we do about it? Well, that's easy. Advertise online. Own a local restaurant, real estate agency, or even a national retail chain? Whatever your business, InRavio can get your message out there, and we can do it at a fraction of the cost. Call today and see the difference for yourself. This isn't TV. This isn't radio. This is InRavio.com.
Hey, I'm Raul Panther.
And I'm Commander B. Hawkins.
And I'm Rich Weller. We're some of the proto men. If we see you without this bracelet, you're punching the But if you have this bracelet from InRavio.com, you can win $100.
Put one of these on, or else.
Get it?
Not on camera.
Oh,
yet.
it's that
We got it.
shot.
No, we got it. Come on.
Darn it.
Move
No, it's not
forward.
going.
No, you
Put
got
it
it.
right
Don't
there.
give up, you quitter.
Hold on, wait.
What? No,
No,
what
it's
do you-
dead. Nope. Wait. No.
Okay.
All right, it's done.
It's like farting out.
Yeah, so something I want to talk about.
Flat talk down.
Something I want to talk about. So, as we know, the Halo 5 beta is done, right? They got all their...
Is it? Is it done?
I couldn't wait.
Yeah.
I hated it.
The Halo
You're such a
5
huge
beta
Halo
is
fan.
done, and Bungie... I'm sorry, Bungie. Jesus. Well, no, do you know what?
They're not in charge of Halo anymore.
The real Bungie.
Get those labels off my table. I can't afford that.
The real
That was the
Bungie.
bear, I swear.
343... Hold on, wait.
Damn it, Tristan.
343...
Tristan. Yes, 343 Studios.
343
The subcompany.
got, I think, millions and millions of man-hours playing Halo of information back. So they're going to use this information towards the actual release of Halo 5 Guardians. And
Smart.
they said what they've gotten was just
What's the
such a
point?
great amount.
Look at all this data. Screw it.
Well, it's a great amount of data, but what they
We
did,
like money.
they've already announced what they're going to be changing from the beta. So they said that they're changing like different kind of movement speeds, and I think it's really cool that it seems to me that 343 really has Halo 5 in the bag, and I think they're really going to do a great job with tweaking it and making a polished, balanced, hardcore Halo game. One that we really haven't had, in a few years. I think the Halo game we deserve.
That's why I'm so skeptical. Like, you know me, I'm a big Halo fan. I love Halo.
Well,
but after 4, I was like...
Well, think about it. We
And
haven't
Reach, technically, kind
When
of.
was the last beta that we had? When was the last Halo beta that we had?
Jeez, Halo 3?
Right.
Was it the last beta we had? Was Halo 3?
Pretty sure.
Yeah.
Right? It wasn't. Was it Reach? No, I'm sorry. Halo Reach.
They had a beta?
Halo Reach
It was
had a beta.
open.
Well, it was years. It was years ago. So we really haven't had a beta in a long time, and they really seems like they did extensive work on this one. So I'm happy to hear that they're actually coming out with changes already from what they had in the beta, with very very minute details.
Mm-hmm.
And I recommend anybody who's really looking to get up to speed on Halo, because I haven't played in a long time, but I would like to get back into Halo 5 this year when I have an Xbox, hopefully.
By yourself?
Yeah, by myself. Oh, the ticker?
Yeah, I forgot to start it.
it's,
I screwed it up, too.
Just all over the place this commercial break.
There's
I have
this,
like 2 minutes to do anything I want, and I just sit here, like...
No, you should get a PS4.
Continue, Frank.
no, keep going.
No, go.
Keep going, keep going.
I can't.
Freaking ADD over here.
I'm listening.
Yeah, so there's this show that they have on YouTube called The Sprint, 343.
Yeah.
Seriously, you cannot pay attention for
I'm just trying to fix it. Go ahead.
Okay. Watch The Sprint on YouTube. It's a multiple episode series on 343, working with the beta and after the beta. And
A developer diary?
It's pretty much a developer diary, but it's done so freaking well. It really is. Like, I just have a really good feeling about what the direction they're going in is.
Bungie and 343 are always very good at, I feel like developer diaries. Like, anytime they
Yeah,
release
Bungie
anything,
are
I'm
really
always
good
just
ones.
like, oh, God, that's better than a trailer for me. That
Yeah.
hype machine.
Everybody likes behind the scenes. It's
Yeah,
always so
but
much
something
fun.
about,
they go the extra
something
mile.
about the people they just
340
believe in what they're doing. So when they're like, this game's going to have everything, like you can see it in their eyes that they believe it's going to be.
Well, they say that this is going to be biggest Halo game yet in a matter of like manpower and scope.
Not marketing, that's for sure. After Halo 3, good God.
Well, Halo 3, I don't know if you could be. Halo
they rented out the
marketing.
Best Buy theater for that.
Oh,
like.
dude.
Well, that's
Halo
because
3's
they were
marketing was insane.
helping piggyback the launch of 360, right?
No,
It was very early on. He's right. It was fairly recently. It wasn't during.
Because I remember when I bought.
It wasn't an opening game.
Because I remember when I bought the 360, I bought Halo.
Yeah, but you got it later.
Because it was like you had to.
I remember there was Halo 3
I got the
came
Xbox.
out-
I had to return 3 times because it was so bad. Like that was the first Xbox.
Halo 3 came out 2007.
Oh yeah, yeah. The second, I think I got it on the second.
If you didn't return your Xbox, you didn't get the first Xbox. That's how
I didn't
you know
return
you
it. I had a mad of them break.
You what?
I had a bunch of them break. I hate Xbox.
Yeah, they all break.
I hate Xbox.
PS4.
Yeah.
That was decided.
I still play my PS2. So what does that say?
Everybody still plays their PS2.
No, but the fact that it still works.
Yeah.
And I've gone through 4 Xboxes.
Their catalog is.
What are you playing on
I'm on my
PS4?
fourth
gargantuan.
Xbox.
Yeah. What do you?
What do I-
Civ.
Still? No, I actually play a lot of Splashdown. It's
Splashdown? What the hell is Splashdown?
It's
like Wave Race, isn't it?
yeah.
It's like a cheap
it's
wave
It's
racer?
a Sea-Doo racer. It's
Oh
it's
God!
so
you
fun.
It just sounds like the
And it's
terrible
like
cousin to Wave
it's
Race.
a good blend of that and like kind of like SSX tricky. Like you jump and you
Oh,
can
okay.
do like crazy moves up in the air. It was so fun. And
That's it.
every now and then I just have to like plug it back in and play.
Yeah, my Xbox broke, so I've literally been playing the Wii exclusively, and the only game I own worth playing is Resident Evil 4. So I've just been playing a ton of Resident Evil 4 lately, which has been fun because it's a great game. Like, I love
Playing on
Resident
professional?
Evil. No,
Really?
I'm awful at Resident Evil. I can't do the tank motion where it's like you want to shoot someone, you got to stop moving, and then I'm bad at that.
Well,
It's called tank.
They have that in Resident Evil 4, but it's the camera that makes it a lot more manageable.
I'm a run and gun kind of guy. I need to run and gun. I can't stay.
For Resident Evil, that's his running gun. Well, no.
That's what I mean.
Well,
So
let
you're
me,
like,
let me take that back.
No, did Resident Evil
6.
5 have actual movement, or was it 6?
No, 5 was tank controls too.
Oh, it was. One of them had
6.
6 it was.
Yeah, let's not talk about.
Oh, because I played the beta, and you're like, this is gonna be great, and the game came out, and I was like, Frankie,
here's-
what's up? And you're like,
No,
don't
dude.
talk to me for another week, Kyle.
I'm not even kidding you. Resident Evil 6
I
was
believe
going.
you.
It was going in a good direction, and then the actual game came out. I was like, Jesus.
That's why I'm scared about all these games we're excited for.
Halo
Like,
5.
they look great now.
Well, Capcom actually just recently put out a survey for.
Oh, we didn't talk about Mortal Kombat yet.
We didn't talk about a lot of things, Kyle.
Kombat.
Resident Evil, Capcom sent out a survey for Resident Evil fans, sent it to their email addresses from like fan sites, stuff like that, and they're asking in explicit detail about the Resident Evil series, the direction, everything like that. I didn't fill out the survey. I didn't care enough because I'm
Really? I feel like you'd be the first person to do it.
No, dude. Because to be honest, Capcom hasn't listened in a long time, and it sounds like they're listening, but they're not listening.
Yeah, I'm
hard
still
enough.
pissed at Lost Planet 2.
And I really don't care enough. I mean, if a good Resident Evil game's going to happen, it's got to, like, they have to retcon the entire series, like, after 4. I'm sorry. Like, I can't take it the series.
Yeah, there really wasn't anything released after that that was...
No, just, the story after 4, I think, was just stupid.
I hope the Resident Evil remake kind of does what the Master Chief Collection was hoping to do, as far as bringing
Resident
people
Evil-
into the Resident Evil universe.
The Resident Evil remake became the #1 selling digital
The
release.
GameCube one you're referring to, right?
Yes,
Yes.
Well, HD.
So I'm excited for the new one.
It
'cause
sold
if that's
a lot.
a
It was
bad-
Capcom's #1.
That game is so good. It still looks good. Like, oh, that's because they paint everything. It's all matte painting backgrounds. But my goodness. But
Damn, the generation of the rehash. When was the last time any of us saw, whether it was video game, movie, TV show, anything completely original? I
that happens
honestly,
fairly. It's few and far in between, but
I can't place anything in my
It's there.
head,
I
to
mean,
be
when
honest.
it's really good, it's few and far between.
yeah. But I mean, that's anything now. I feel like
It's all
there's
rehash now.
I feel like there's
so
such little middle ground now.
brutal.
It's either things either suck or they're awesome.
Look,
there's very little like.
We're in a time of our history, I think, where everything is just kind of a copy of another thing. You know, that's just how it is.
Well,
It's
everything's
just-
been
it's
done.
how well you could do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's thinly veiled now.
It's a lot less effort trying to conceal that fact. They're just kind of like, yeah, well, here we. I mean, they're making a Ghostbusters reboot. Like, good God, man.
Oh, it's got girls though.
Yeah, well, I am excited to see Kate McKinnon because she's
It's a great
really
cast.
funny, and I'm excited to see. It is a great cast. It sucks that they're trying to make Ghostbusters into Bridesmaids too, but
Yeah.
because it's basically the same freaking cast.
I
but
just hope-
God, I love Kate McKinnon.
I just hope it doesn't. I don't see it happening, but I just hope it doesn't like tank the careers of the girls.
No. Bill Murray signed off on it. Like, they're good to go at this point. Like, if Bill Murray says it, it's fine with it. Yeah, everything. But thank you so much for joining us. We're going to be back next week, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on a Thursday. at thenradio.com/live-stream. Be sure to join us. That was quick, right? Yeah, they do that now. They're really serious about cutting out on time. So we'll see you next week. Thank you so much for joining us. Be sure to visit thenradio.com for everything else you love. Have a good night.